Hi guys, it's your commissioner here, Tim Nowak, coming to you live from my dad's house. Going to do a little recap for Week 3 rivalry week in the PPL. We'll start off with my beloved Isotopes. Came into Monday night needing 10 points from Zeke Elliott, maybe a little bit less actually. Felt pretty good about it. Then the game played on, and I was getting very nervous. This is Zeke's debut with the Isotopes, remember that. And with about, I don't remember the exact time, but less than 5 minutes left in the game, maybe less than 3 minutes. A long pass. Bryce Butler goes up, catches it, comes down, and he gets up because he wasn't touched, and he goes for the touchdown. And I thought, I just lost. I can't believe this. I needed 9 more yards. I just needed 9 more yards. But he was touched. And the Isotopes got that Zeke touchdown, the late touchdown, to defeat Lance in the pants, 100.2 to 93.9. Now, a little bit about my Isotopes. I know it doesn't seem like I'm doing as well as years prior at this point in the season. I'm 2-1, so I'm in tied for first, but I'm trailing Jeremy in points scored. But this is with Zeke and Le'Veon being the 14th and 15th highest producing running back fantasy-wise in football. I don't expect that to stay that way all year. I expect them to be top 5 by the end of the season. But that's my expectations, and they know my expectations. I have talked to them about this naked. So we're going to go to the Urinators. The Troll Master himself, Justin Timberlake, the Troll, because Justin Timberlake was in Trolls. I'm a big stretch there. They sent out their really crappy squad that had Chris Thompson basically saved the day. So they won 66.4 to 63.3. Now I know Rowdy will get butthurt in his video about Yuri talking smack when he only scored 66.4 points. But Yuri's a very intelligent man, and there actually might be some sense of humor to this. And he might just be trolling the ones that are very easily trolled. Rowdy. The guy that gets on Jeremy's case for, probably taking a crap. You took a crap, and you don't even have Dez on your team! Okay, anyway. So the Isotopes, sorry. The Urinators won against the Cox. The Cox, J.I.J., he was supposed to kill it this game. Only 2.5 points. The Dolphins just suck the entire game. They have Jay Cutler as a quarterback. That's all you need to know. J.J. Nelson gets a whopping 0 points coming off his trade to the Cox. And they're sitting at 1-2. That first week win was very crucial for the Cox not finishing in last. But we're only 3 weeks through the season. Speaking of Jeremy, he wins 102 to 95.5 against the Wolves Sharknadoes. Kirk Cousins, 32.2 points. Kareem Hunt, 24.3 points. Now, remember the beginning of the season, Kareem Hunt was traded from the Sharknadoes to America's team, straight up for Carlos Hyde. Carlos Hyde currently has 43.4 total points. Kareem Hunt, 87.8. Youch, that is doubling the point production from Carlos Hyde. Big reason probably why the Sharknadoes are sitting 0-3. They have so much talent on their team. It's just they can't get everyone to play up to their potential every week. So, LaShawn McCoy, 6.9 points. Julio Jones, under 10 points against Detroit. It's just, they're just having a hard time motivating their team right now. So, but that's every season, it seems like. Maybe it's not the players, maybe it's the coach. Gotham Knights continue to struggle as they only put up 84.3 points to Goodell's 92.8. Dante Freeman continues to roll, though. Brandon Cooks finally comes out and has a great game. The Ravens' defense against the Jaguars, the Ravens were projected to score the most points defensively in the special teams. They scored 0 points against the Jaguars. And if we still had the negative point rule, they would have scored negative points. But Roger Goodell, ODB, against his old team, And Gronk and Thomas all put up good numbers. Tariq Cohen actually had a 73 or 79-yard touchdown run called back, or he stepped out of bounds, so he could have had even more points for the Roger Goodell. All right, Bad Boys and Froberg. Froberg getting their first loss of the season after an embarrassing 62.3-point performance. Dalvin Cook looking like the real thing, though. He is constantly putting out production. He sits currently right now the 8th highest scoring running back in the PPL. And even more than that, though, Leonard Fournette, he is sitting in the PPL the 5th highest scoring flex player, so running back / wide receiver. Great number 1 pick for the Bad Boys. I really feel like the Bad Boys are about to turn this thing around. This might not be the year, although they're sitting 2-1, and they have a big game this week against my Topes. But this franchise is moving in the right direction, and Darren has done a great job. Now I know Rowdy will say that Cynthia runs the team, and Cynthia needs to mind her own business. But Cynthia was in the text, so what is she supposed to do? Just sit there and not say anything? That wasn't even sent to Darren. So blame the person that sent the text. All right, the game of the week. The Experience, they made up for their defense scoring 0 points. I mean, this is with this. Okay, so they scored 145.6 points with the 0 point performance from the Seahawks defense. So if they get 10 points from the Seahawks, like the Seahawks could easily do, I mean, we're talking 150s. Todd Gurley, he ended the game on Thursday night, let's be honest. 32.9 points against the horrible 49ers. Now, Gurley's schedule gets harder as the season goes on, so if he tries to trade him, buyer beware. The Rowdies 1.1 point away, so 1 yard away from scoring 100 points. They scored 99.9. Tom Brady scored a whopping 45.6. This guy is insane right now. He is just clicking. And all of this, I mean, he has Julian Edelman out, and he's outscoring the next best quarterback by 16 point. I don't know. I can't do quick math like that. 2 points. And, I mean, he's by far the best quarterback right now in fantasy. Just keeping Rowdy in the game. All right, so that's the recap for this week. Now, you're probably wondering why the Isotopes did not go out for the national anthem. And it's basically because the Isotopes cannot stand Trump. But that doesn't mean... Okay, so let me just say, I won't get too much into this, but I don't like Trump. I think he's a horrible person. He's a wolf in sheep's clothing. And I'm personally a Republican, but Trump is not a Republican. So that doesn't necessarily mean I voted for Hillary either, and I like Hillary. I don't like Hillary. But that's all I'm going to say about that. So, looking forward to Week 4. We got some good games, and Week 4 tells a lot about who will be in it and who will not as the trade deadline approaches. Not this month. It's approaching in November. All right, and yeah, that's it. So, boom.